Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, English Made Easy. I'm Melaine. Well, last night I dreamed that I had visited the Sahara Desert. I was seated on a sand dune eating dessert and wondering why all my friends had chosen to desert me. Today's lesson is about these three words: desert, dessert with a single S, and dessert with a double S. I will explain all three words to you and how to recognize the difference between the three shortly. Dessert, dessert, and desert. Two of the words are spelt the same way, D-E-S-E-R-T, and one word is spelt D-E-S-S-E-R-T. So let's find out what the difference between the three words is. Are you confused with desert and dessert and dessert? You won't be at the end of this lesson. The first word that I'm talking about today is desert. So what is a desert? Pronounced as desert. Can you guess? One look at this picture and I'm sure you will be able to guess what a desert is. There are sand dunes in a desert. I visited the Sahara Desert. The Thar Desert is in India. What's a desert? This is what a desert is. A barren area with very little water, plant, and animal life. Now, what about the next word? The next word is spelt in exactly the same way, D-E-S-E-R-T, but it is not desert. It is pronounced as dessert, and the past tense is deserted. Okay? Now, what is dessert? What does it mean? She deserted the rest of the group and went walking on her own. What do you think it means? She deserted the rest of the group and went walking on her own. Desert, spelt in exactly the same way as desert, D-E-S-E-R-T. What does it mean? This is what it means. Desert means to abandon or leave a place, person, or organization. And then we have the third word, which is pronounced dessert. Pronounced dessert again, but spelt differently. This word, if you notice, has two S's. Dessert. D-E-S-S-E-R-T. That's what dessert is. Yummy, delicious dessert. He would not leave without eating dessert. I'm like him. I just love my dessert. It's the sweet course eaten at the end of a meal. Ice cream, gulab jamuns, any kind of sweets, any sweet dish, a pudding, a jelly. That's the sweet that's eaten at the end of the meal, pronounced as dessert. So we have come across three words today that are very often confused. One is desert, spelled D-E-S-E-R-T. The second is dessert, again spelled D-E-S-E-R-T, but with a completely different meaning. And the third word, again pronounced dessert, but spelt completely differently, Dessert. And I hope you have been able to tell the difference between the three words, the pronunciation of all three words, the spelling of all three words, the meaning of all three words. And I hope that you will not be confused when you are using these three words in sentences. That's the end of today's lesson. But before I go, I have something to ask you. Try this. He said, I will never speak to you again if you desert me now. I will never speak to you again if you desert me now. Desert. In this case, how would you spell this word desert? Tell me in the comments below. Let's see if you get it right. Until next time, enjoy all your desserts. Cheerio.